Liam Delap is looking to be the next most likely target for Manchester United to sign this summer transfer window, right? And let's talk about that real quick because I will be completely honest with you guys. I have been on this page before talking about how he is not my preferred striker for Manchester United to sign this summer transfer window. But we know the situation that we're in, right? And I do believe that had we won the Europa League, right, we would have gone for somebody like a Gyökeres. And I've seen reports that potentially Gyökeres is still on the table. I highly doubt that. I'm not sure how willing Manchester United are to spend a large chunk of the transfer budget on a striker, which, in my opinion, is completely wrong because I think a striker would revolutionize this team among another position that I think we need to improve drastically. But we'll talk about that in a later video. And my concern is not so much whether Liam Delap is good enough to play for Manchester United because on the basis of this season, right, Højlund didn't have a great showing, Xerxes didn't have a great showing, Obi Martin is still, I think, not ready to become the mainline striker, right, for Manchester United right now, right? So I do think we need a striker, and my concern is not that Liam Delap doesn't have the talent to play for Manchester United right now. I just think he's not the profile of striker that we need because, as I've mentioned before, right, if Bruno Fernandes doesn't leave, if we keep players like Rashford, like Sancho, right, that are coming back from loan, right, we know these players relatively are more selfish players in the sense that they want to score for themselves. They're not creative players, right? We've signed Cunha, which I do think will create more chances for the striker than what we currently have this season, right? But I'm still not convinced that Manchester will turn into a team that can create 10, 10, 12 chances a game for their striker, right? And that is my concern with Liam Delap because I see the way his playstyle has been even at Ipswich this year, right, is very much a Haaland archetype, right? In the sense of, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he is Haaland, right? But he is the archetype where he gets the ball in the box, scores a goal, right? Or gets a shot off, or he's not really the drop, not necessarily drop into the midfield, but be able to drop, pick up the ball, run past the player, and shoot and score, right? From the basis of what I've seen. That's not to say that he can't become that type of player where he can create his own chances. But off of the basis of what I'm seeing, he's not my preferred choice. However, should he come to Manchester United, we have to support him, right? He'll get my backing. I hope he'll get the fans' backing, right? Because he is a new signing and it's not his fault, right? So let me know. Are you guys excited to maybe potentially sign Liam Delap this summer transfer? Let me know down in the comments below.